Well done, Lance. It's just a great night. I think the one I'm doing tonight, you may identify with the backstabbing and treachery in this poem if you've ever worked within a large organisation. This is the corporate ladder. On a sled ride, only the lead husky has a pleasant view. It's taken as read that all of the others, including the few on the sled, are frantically fulfilling their own roles or doggedly dodging arseholes. Likewise, in the hierarchy of any large organisation, there's always a top dog up front with high aspirations, barking his orders, blazing a trail. Underdogs follow, chasing his tail. Tied into the system, swept along in his wake, he's ready to pounce if you make a mistake. He's sure to pick up on the smallest of errors. It's the thing you dread most in his regime of terror. He cracks the whip and lays down the law. It's not the trip you were hoping for. The pressure is mounting, becoming intense. There is no way he can sit on the fence. He kept in place by the harness and straps, nodding your head and begging for scraps. You're driven along not knowing where to. It's never enough, whatever you do. You're pulling your weight and keeping pace. The one straight ahead got his butt in your face. It's dog eat dog in this cannibal farce. The one right behind is sniffing your arse. There's a pecking order you have to uphold. If you don't conform, you're left out in the cold. The lines may be blurred between servant and master. Step over the mark would be a disaster. You strain at the least to try get ahead, but you're being held back. You're too close to the sled. There's only one way to get ahead quicker. Sniff around that top dog, become his arse licker. You run with the pack in this treacherous race. You stab in the back with a smile on your face. You keep your friends close as you go for the kill. You keep your enemies closer still. You run right behind them through thick and thin. Nowhere better when the knife goes in. There is no need to look at his face as you're pushing the blade and put him in his place. But there is one thing when you're at the back. Only you can see all the small cracks. It's not the best place that you've ever been. And what would you give to wipe the slate clean? Slipping the leash would give you some slack. But the following day, you're back in the pack. Thank you.